Awa. Awa. There it goes. Anyway. Awa. As I was saying, it would be really nice if I wasn't fucking constantly in disaster response mode. What? That's not even my channel. What the fuck? Oh, weird. Let's see here. Wow, 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 wow. There we go. I gave you all the awas. Wow, wow, wow. Also, I'm definitely going to be putting more stuff in for points at some point. Why does it count? Okay, hold on. Awa, 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 awa. Awa, 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 awa. Awadio. We only got our Awadio back. Needs to be distinct avas. Fast but distinct. If ever there was a turn of phrase to describe me. As I was saying, I'm being very stressy. I need to calm the fuck down because nothing works. I think that we're in the middle of like a solar flare or something. I think we're being bombarded with like some sort of specialized computer murdering radiation. It's fucking with all my shit. But I was saying that I'm gonna have to like I'm not doing anything tomorrow. If my bosses think that I'm gonna bust my ass tomorrow after being in disaster response since the moment they left, they're fucking nuts. I don't think they do. I'm gonna have to talk. Obviously, I'm gonna have to explain to them what all went down while they were gone. Most radiation murders computers. Yeah, that's true. But like Alpha wouldn't do anything obviously because it would just bounce off the shells. So I'm not going into particle wave physics as that relates to computers. But yes, computers don't like radiation. But point being, I'm gonna tell them like, y'all suck. Y'all went on a conference without me and left a giant trash fire with me. New favorite clip. Oh, let's have a look. Let's see, go to TV, turn on Muppet, and game. I guess I could kill the game audio for a second too. Boop. Oh shit, I accidentally fucking muted the tab. Well, I didn't accidentally do it. Wow, 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 wow. There we go. I gave you all the awas. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Also, I'm definitely going to be putting more stuff in for points at some point. Why does it count? Okay, hold on. Awa, 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 awa. Let's see here. That's pretty good. We do this shit at work now. Like I'll be vibing. Oh, this is my favorite one. I'll like go into the bathroom or whatever. And sometimes you go into the bathroom just to spend time on your phone, right? But before I do that, if there's somebody else in one of the stalls, I want to know if this is a person that's like gonna give a shit if I take a super long shit. But I'm actually playing on my phone. So what we'll do is if I walk into the room and somebody's in the stall, I'll just awa into the void. And if I get an awa back, one, I'm gonna know who that is. And two, anybody that would do that is probably on their phone too. I'll say it when I walk into the focal point. Just roll in and throw an awa out. People awa back. Lots of awas at work. It's been cool. Like, the work environment, when it's not an enormous clusterfuck, is really fun. Like, I got a laser disco ball. Well, it's not laser, but it's like a light disco ball. Mounted to the roof. And I have a remote for it. And we just blast blast music and have fun. Almost every room, almost every office in the building has its own speaker system. Imagine not throwing out a customary, when you're taking a vicious dump. Exactly. Like, courtesy flushes are out. They're gone. We do courtesy awas now. You want to make sure the person that you're shitting next to is cool. So the reason everything freaked out, by the way, is because my OBS crashed and restarted. And when it restarted, it didn't come back. It came back a few postage stamps shy of a valid letter. And I went to my YouTube and was looking at it, and it was really weird. It was green with like red, like it looked like drippy blood lines coming down the side of it. Let me see if I can find. Let's see if that's actually recorded. Did it save that wildness? It did. You guys gotta see this whack shit. Come look at this whack ass shit. There's no audio on it at all. This is what I was streaming on YouTube when that happened. Well, when you guys couldn't hear me, this is what was on YouTube. Look at that. What the fuck is this? What is happening? This looks like a demon has possessed my computer. Especially right there at the stop. The creature, I can see it. Right there at the start with the fucking... That's wild. Oh, let's see if I can click over to it. Oh, there's a little purple in there too. La creatura. Look at that. Oh, I gotta screen capture that. Grab. Cool. I'll put it out later. Yeah, that was what was streaming to YouTube. When, it's La Creatura. Don't you know about La Creatura? Tofu doesn't know about La Creatura. Or is it La or is it L? That doesn't matter. There's probably a La and an L. Probably, I would imagine. Maybe it depends on the monster. Like, if the monster's a lady monster, it's La Creatura. If it's a dude monster, it's El Creatura. If it's a French creature, it's in creature? No, I think... What language is that where they use N? E-N. It might be Swedish, but I don't think it is. Christ. I have too many, like, partial languages in my head. I can't speak any other language except for English. But I know stuff about most mainstream languages. Like, useful stuff. Like, I know enough about them, and I know enough of them, where I can distinguish them pretty readily. And I don't think that's like a special trait or nothing, but I don't think it's a common one. I'm gonna turn this fucker up. My vape is making me cough. I think it's not turned up high enough. Let's crank this hell up. Yeah, that helped a little bit. When I'm smoking tofu is a vape. I am ripping the fat clouds, as the kids say these days. I'm toking and smoking that good nicotine. $2 for CTG to Garmoth once in 4. Oh, let's go beat up a boss. Stop trying to sound like a teen. I don't do any of that marijuana. I don't really care for jalapenos. When I go to Mexican restaurants, I ask them to take the jalapenos out of my chicken vaginas. wonder what other Spanish words I could completely fuck up. The special place in hell for you. The devil doesn't want none of this. I'll roll up like...
Welcome to another edition of Thunderdome!
It wasn't the one I wanted.
Fill your hand, you son of a bitch!
Fill your hands. Yeah, he's gonna have to fill his hands or he's gonna catch these hands. Nah, I'd probably get along with him. Let's be honest. Okay. Sunflowers make me happy. There's pests on my sunflowers. Die, you sons of bitches. 30 seconds. Abba. Ooh, a hard. Or is it a sharp? That's a hard. That's money right there. That's like 2 mil. That's keys typing. What, how many people are online right now? Oh, we got a fair number. Nice. All right, let's take Garmoth. Off we go. I'll have to run back, but that's okay. If it's one, the Magnus. I don't do really the special events in this game very often, but I'm curious what the Magnus actually is. The ball. Like a yarn ball? Is it a yarn ball? Or is it that ball right there? That looks very metallic. The broke ass ball? Damn. Why you gotta hate on the ball? The budget Death Star. No balls. No ratio. Balls are pretty great. I like having balls. Son of a bitch. Oh, man. Oh. The death ball. There it goes. Okay, I gotta make sure my pet is up. What is he at? 11%? I hope that's good enough. If I don't have the pet, I don't get more floors to it. These some are the Hagudums. Don't. Oh, I got out of the way. Why is my camera so low? I gotta get up there. I'm like a fucking Pokemon, and you can lose me in the tall grass. Dude, what? Why is this fucked up now? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh my god, I just need one hit. Please. What are you guys doing? Oh, they're killing it. Killing ads. Jesus Christ. I got laser guns. What does this do? Boss vision range. Oh, look at that. He's amassing power. We got death balls, death balls, death balls, death balls. What is that thing? My wushies are better. Screw your wushies. Ah! Oh, we're fine. And cool Joker. Who's Joker? Son of a bitch! Get on your board and go! Hell yeah. Now please get a hit in. Gotta hit it! Phew. I've noticed that Lux doesn't reset her throws like I do. I wonder if that's a style choice or if it's actually just better to just let the big spinning go. Or maybe she just doesn't like the animation cancel. He's in the air. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Awa. Hey, asshole, get down here. Wait. Block. I think that worked. That could have killed me. I don't know why I decided to try and take that. I mean, it worked, but that could totally have killed me. Just saw the nerfs today. Fell into a deep depression. What nerfs? Has there been nerfs? I don't know what the nerfs were. Oh my god, this guy is so annoying. Just get on the ground. Let me kill you. Someone happy nuzzles your necky wicky. Murray, he rubbies. Your punch, you won't be here something. What is going on in chat? Gives you a bowl cut. Local chat's going off today. Oh, I'm in the range. There's somebody over there. I think they were already dead, and they just let him do that thing and then stood up. You son of a bitch!
Fill your hand, you son of a bitch!
Armoff is annoying. Oh! Please don't die far away from me. I need you to be close so my bird can pick your stuff up. Yes! He's dead. Did I get the stuff? What the fuck? Yeah, okay, I got the stuff. Cool. So I got a Nakum helmet from that? Okay. Cool. I always die at the end of those, every single time. But because I have my bird out, my bird can pick up the loot even though I'm dead. That's why, but I have to be close to him when he dies, otherwise it doesn't work. And I have to lay there until everybody clears out, which could take for fucking ever. Catch up with a 100% drop rate. Ooh. I wonder what that's all about. Balls. Imagine if that starts... Oh, I already read that. I have no room in here. I should get rid of some of this trash. I have a lot of shit. I should sell this. Unknown ginseng. This too. We should sell that as well. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Wait, isn't this supposed to be... Wait, is this better? No, this is gold suit tea. Healthy suit tea, yeah, so I can get rid of this shit as well. What else can I get rid of? I should send that to my... No, she needs that, never mind. I don't need the steel hoe anymore. I do need the butcher knife. I don't think I need this anymore, but it's a Legia item, so I'm going to keep it anyway. I never used any of that shit, so get rid of that shit. It's Correa sub-weapon box. I'll probably pop these and melt them down or sell them or something. I feel wrong getting rid of this, but I'm going to get rid of it anyway. That needs to be moved. At some point. I should run that. That's very valuable. I should move that. Trying to manage my inventory, guy. Really cool if you calm down for a second. What was it looking at? Oh, this stuff. Okay, I need to move that stuff. Because that stuff's very valuable. Wait, can I not store spirit dust? What? Really? But why? Is this some kind of special spirit dust? Ancient spirit dust. No, that's normal spirit dust. Fuck, that's annoying. Alright. Okay, now we begin the run back. Unless somebody offered me a ride and I just didn't see it. There's a bird whistling. The birds... Is that a whistle, technically speaking, or is that like a chirp or a call? What would you call that? What would you call the noise that birds make? So far to go. Wait, what is this? Wakitashi.
Marnie is great.
Whatever, I don't care. A chirp. Birds have a weird orifice in their necks that produce a wider range of sound than us. Have you ever seen the, I think it's called the mimic bird or something like that? Let me see if I can find that video. I want to show you guys. Oh, I should totally show you guys some Reddit stuff while we're running. I fucking love Reddit. Oh, Dieheim! Did you know, I read this on the Reddit, that busted fire extinguishers can give scrap metal? They don't always, but they can. That's kind of cool, huh? Yeah, Marauder's out. Yeah. Okay, it's not here. Let's check out voted. What do you mean, so what? That's how you make... That's how you make good guns. And, oh, yeah. Or maybe not... Maybe not before you leave, but... Or before when you spawn in, but definitely before you leave. I thought you were saying so what? And I'm like, are you crazy? That stuff's amazing. Let's see. Is it? Oh, this other guy was talking about how he likes to steal fire extinguishers from other people's ships. It's like he'll board them, and you know how people bunker up in their they'll bunker up in their bridge, right? So what he does is he'll breach somebody else's ship, and then steal all of their fire extinguishers and leave. It's not 100%. It doesn't always drop. It's like a 10% chance that it drops or something like that. Okay. Let's enjoy a thing together. Wah, 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 wah. I like this. This is fun. Apparently this guy does a lot of these. Cat jam. There should be a genre. Cat jams.
Don't you know that I'm trying to get to you, trying to get through, but I don't know how to get
I like
to
that email. It's good.
Don't you know that I'm trying to get to you, trying to get through, but I don't know how to get to you.
Here's a thought. I'm gonna try to make it transparent. Oh well.
Hey friend, I'm just checking in. Hey friend, I don't know where
I could bop to this. This needs to be on YouTube Music. Oh wait. Oh, it's already never mind.
Hey friend, I'm just checking in. Hey friend, I don't know where you've been. Hey friend, won't you let me in?
He's so good. Wah, 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 wah. Feel it in your soul, I know. He doesn't know whether you though. A heretic. Cats. This should be my intro song. Do you guys know I can play a trumpet? Like unironically, I can play a trumpet and a saxophone. I can kind of play a clarinet too. I think I have my saxophone. Should I go get my saxophone? Do you guys want to hear me fuck with my saxophone? Do you... Hold on. Let me go get my saxophone. One second. Here we go. I've actually wrote a couple of saxophone songs over the years. One of them is called Sax with Your Mother. I have another one called Flaming Hot Sax. And of course my favorite, Sexual Healing. But Sax with Your Mom, Sax with Vocals by Your Mom is definitely a close second. Those are all very old jokes. I've been making those jokes since I was in high school. You might be able to tell because they're very high school jokes. This neck strap is tangled as fuck. What the hell? Damn, girl, you live like this? Okay, I think that's right. I have to do some assembly. The background I played sax a lot. I'm probably a little bit quiet, so I'm kind of yelling. The background I played sax a lot. An important part of the process was finding reeds that you like. And at this point, I'm not sure which... Oh, this is the one. Oh, yeah, this is the good one. I'm gonna get the good read out. My cat's looking at me like, what the fuck is all this? What is this? Oh, this is my... Oh, the key oil, sorry. I used to have a little... It's like cork chapstick. If I sound weird, it's because I have a reed in my mouth. You gotta suck on the reed a little bit before you use it. Gotta give it a good, gotta get it moist. So I'm giving it a good suck. Giving it a go. Alright. Too late. I've already got it mostly assembled. Some shit you just don't fucking forget. Woodwinds are gross, just so you know. Like, unironically, woodwinds are fucking gross. Trumpets are too. Trumpets have a thing called a spit trap. And there's a little valve in the front. And if you hit the valve, spit comes out. A lot of it. Well, it's not really spit. It's like condensation from your hot breath. But it's kind of spitty. There's definitely spit in it. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Oh my god, my cat did not like that. This is probably gonna clip really badly. Well, let's see if I can scare my cat with this. You ran away. Alright. I don't have any sheet music in front of me, so I'm just gonna toot my horn a little bit. It's so loud. It's genuinely super loud. Now, let's see. How do I... There's like a valve I can open on this thing somewhere. Is it this one? There's a valve I can open up and go fucking deep with it. I like my sax nice and deep. I have no idea what I'm doing with this thing anymore. I need sheet music to do anything with it, honestly. And I don't know what I did with it. Maybe I can Google something. Let's see here. Sax. Sheet music. So one of the things that you really have to get, like, good at, I guess, as a conditioning thing, is that your cheeks have to be very tough, strong. Your cheeks are the first thing that exhausts, I guess. Okay, I'm looking at sheet music. I have no idea what the fuck this is. I used to be able to play saxophone. At one point in my life, I was a sax god. Baby cheeks no longer. So that closing makes it deeper, so I need to close this one. I need this closed. Okay. It's like a train. I'm trying to go deep. Hold on. It's really hard. Is that peaking? There's no way that's not, like, incredibly loud. Careless Whisper. Let me look it up. Careless Whisper sax sheet music. PDF. Easy. What are these notes? Yeah, there's no fucking way I can do that. Maybe I'll play with it a little bit, get good at it. I also have a mandolin. That's something I should fuck with a little bit. What note is that? That's so high. I used to know. I like how my avatar's mouth moves when I toot my horn. Watch. Okay, I think it's as low as I can go. I also have a bass guitar, but my stepdad has it, and I don't like him, so. Lost. Lost to the void. Let's see how high I can go. It's not very high. Higher! We need more power! It's not very high. I'm sorry, this is fucking goofy. Man, I played this thing for 6 years. You know that? The one I'm holding in my hand right now. I played this instrument for 6 years in a band. A high school band, but a band nonetheless. I should get it worked on. I should get it made shiny. But yeah. Saxophone. Alright, I'm gonna take it apart now. Oh, when I get good at the mandolin, I need to spend time on that, like, legitimately, because... You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna take it to work. I think I'm gonna take my mandolin to work. Oh, another thing you have to do before you put your reed out, before you put your reed away, because it's covered in spit now, you have to clean it off. I'll put it too deep, sorry. I'm just kidding, I wiped it off with a napkin, relax. This is a really good, abominable instrument. I've completely changed your mind about a whole class of musicians. This thing actually is disgusting. Oh, this is filthy. Oh, it's dripping! This is going back in my closet. It's not coming out for another year. Grounded. Imagine the degenerate that decided, what if we fueled musical spit? Free blend wind. Not a string instrument? If there's not strings involved, there's probably spit involved. And it's probably very wet and gross and spitty and slobbery. Well, that was fun. I got to do my sax jokes. That's always nice. Oh, shit. The boat's all the way over there. God, I'm a fucking ding-dong. Okay, let's go over there. It's okay, I'm a Corsair, so I can swim really fast. Oh, I have a turn-in right here. Man, I'm really hungry. I haven't ate since breakfast.
I didn't know there was a rowdy place like this.
I like the noise they make. Oh, and by the way, the saxophone is an elegant, beautiful, sophisticated, and complicated musical instrument. The instrument itself is a piece of art. Just so you know. I wonder how much it costs to get a trumpet. Trumpets are easy. Any moron can play a trumpet. That's why they use it in the army. See, trumpets, guitar center. Oh my god, trumpets are expensive. Hold on, we gotta look at this together. Block, fuck off. Block. That's 101 on my sex ed teacher said in high school, and a whole holler disagree with them. Well, they said that the saxophone itself is a piece of art. It really is, though. Like, it's a plastic trumpet. I wonder what that sounds like. Probably sounds like a fucking kazoo. Who would buy a plastic... What sort of animal? The only time you should buy a plastic trumpet is if you're giving it to a fucking, like, 10-year-old, okay? And even then... That can't sound good. It just can't. It's gotta be fucking brass. Red brass. Yeah, look at that. Yellow brass bell. Look at this thing. This thing's gorgeous. So saxophones, there's some mouth work involved, but not a lot. You have to be able to strike the reed with your tongue for note placement. Not placement in terms of tone, but placement in terms of beat, right? And then it's possible to switch between a high and a low octave on a lot of button combinations, but there's a lot of buttons on the saxophone, and you can really get it dialed in. The trumpet's different. There's only 3 buttons on it, and the pressure and the shape of your mouth determines the note, as well as the buttons that you press. I had a friend. His name was Chris, and he was a trumpet player, and he was quite good. But the skills that I picked up for my saxophone made using a trumpet also not too difficult for me, and I could get the mouth shape right to hit the proper notes. But look at the price on this motherfucker. No wonder there's no reviews. Nobody's buying that. Like, this thing better suck dick, you know? It better be able to give me a quickie. Does this thing tickle balls? If it doesn't tickle balls, it ain't worth the price. Intermediate? This isn't even an advanced trumpet? Are you kidding? How much does an advanced trumpet cost? Plays the brown. No, it is expensive, but you have to keep in mind this thing is capable of making people spontaneously shit themselves. So you have to ask yourself, is that a capability that you need for your musical arts? Look at these things. How did that almost kill me? I landed in water. Okay, whatever. Oh my god, they get expensive. I'm looking for the most expensive one I can find. Oh, a pocket trumpet. What? What is this thing? Is that plastic? It looks plastic. Pocket trumpet, stainless steel and brass lead pipe. And a brass bell and body. Really? That's a... What? This thing is cool. Look at that guy. Imagine whipping out the pocket trumpet. No, you can't just whip it out. You gotta be like, hey, baby. You want to see my pocket trumpet? You want to take a look at my pocket trumpet? You start digging around for it. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. I make myself laugh. I think the $4,000 one is the highest one we're gonna see. This is almost 5,000. Fuck. And let me tell you what, that's a very pretty instrument. This doesn't even have to say anything. Like, yeah, this is a Bach AB-190. You know what's up. It doesn't even come with a mouthpiece? Are you kidding? Bach Stradivarius Artisan Series B flat trumpet offers the professional level performer an instrument with a response and tone worthy of the master artisan Vincent Bach. The one-piece hammered bell with a flat rim and special acoustic treatment offers a pure responsive tone. This trumpet also features 2 sets of valve guides, 1 set of brass and 1 set of plastic for custom performance, mouthpiece not included. Huh. I want the pocket trumpet, not gonna lie. I want to take it to work and then just whip it out on somebody. Pissing me off when people just randomly throw in Stradivarius into their product name. Is that a person or... I don't think it's random. That thing's almost $5,000. Like, I feel like if you're going to name something... Is Stradivarius like a guitar? Famous violin maker. Oh. Who makes this thing? Let me look. Yeah, so it's just... That's just the name of it. It's a Bach Stradivarius trumpet. So that's not like a special thing they earned or nothing. Unless you count being extremely expensive earning something. I know I see that term thrown around a lot in the guitar scene. Is there any land nearby or am I gonna fucking drown? Let's go that way. Oh, there's more pictures. Damn. Hold on. Is it silver or is it this gold color? Well, it's brass, so this is probably white because everything around it's white. This is probably the real color. Look at that case, though. You know your shit's serious when you have those little brass locks. My case is not brass locks. It's a Guitar Center, right? Go to saxophone costs. I wonder what mine even is. This is probably along the lines of what I have. This is very close to what I have, yeah. I'm looking for anything that might cue me into it being different. This guard right here, I don't have one of those. And mine's not nearly as gold, but mine's also very, very old. The color is about right, though. What is this thing? Did they make this to look like... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is a pretty saxophone. Holy shit. Look at that. I would make love to this thing. I would have flaming hot sax with that thing. I would go to jail. Jesus Christ. I'm glad that my channel could briefly turn into a nerdy brass instrument section. Yeah, I'd go to jail for being a sax offender. Damn. Yeah, I think I'm going to take my mandolin to work with me. Because I'm obviously not fucking with it here. And like during lunch or something, I'll pluck on it. If anybody has a problem with that, they can stuff it. I'll just sit there and toy with it. In the office. I'll bring my book with me too. Spend like, I don't know, 10, 15 every day during lunch. Just plucking away. It'd be a good time. I really, 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 really want to be able to play shanties on that thing for you guys. My cat's investigating the terrifying toot machine over there. What is this infernal device and why is it so scary? Fuck, sorry. I hope that wasn't loud. Alright, now is there anything I need to do with my plants? I'm not on a plant island. I thought that guy's name was Gilligan. I was about to freak out. Gillian. Like, how are you gonna have an NPC named Gilligan and this not be Gilligan's Island? But it's not, it's Gillian. Still, it should be Gillian's Island. You know what always impresses me about games like this? Where do they come up with all these damn names? Like, everybody has a unique name. There's no repeats. Where do they come up with all these names? Hoops is in charge of the naming of the NPCs. And why do they know so many names? Do they just have like a big table of names? But they seem unique. Most of the names I've never heard. Are they like Korean translations, maybe? Are they different in Korea? These are all questions that I have. Because this is a Korean game, right? I assume there's a spreadsheet. There's a program that generates names not on the spreadsheet. Yeah, I would imagine there's some process or some system. I can't... Like, nobody has that many names just in their head. Like, there's literally thousands of NPCs. Not even close to being an exaggeration. I do need to check my plants, so let's do that real fast, too. Plants, plants, plants. Plants make me happy. Oh, speaking of which, it's getting a little bit later in the season, which means my amaryllis should be blooming soon. I hope that I've taken good enough care of it for it to be able to bloom. Amaryllis flowers are enormous. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it does. Since it's coming close to season, I'm going to look up and see if it needs anything. Like maybe it needs a little bit of sprinkle of fertilizer or something. But I got it as a bulb, as a aged, mature, that's a better word, mature bulb, and it only took it maybe a couple weeks for it to bloom after I got it. But it's been a whole year now and it hasn't bloomed because they're not supposed to. They only bloom in the winter. You never sounded so aggressively old when you talk about plants. Do you know how I was raised? Daiheim? Do you know the conditions of my upbringing? I was, I'll put it this way. I can ride a horse. I can build a barn. I've done a lot of roofing and flooring. I've raised several Rottweilers and other dogs. Trained several dogs. I've raised something to the tune of 150 chickens. Probably 4 or 5 turkeys. I can't remember if there's a 5th. I think it died very quickly. 2 rabbits. Many birds. 3 horses. And I was responsible for, in large part, a small, probably like acre... No, probably a half acre garden. Yeah. I spent last weekend chopping wood with my grandmother. I'm very... for a cat... for a cat-eared twink, I am very, very versed in, like, that kind of stuff. I was raised basically on a mini ranch, miniature ranch. I'm not well-rounded. You're spherical. Yeah, I could totally grow my own food. Like if a zombie apocalypse happened, I would be okay if I didn't die immediately, because I'm like dead center of my city. Obviously, I can use a weapon. I'm in the military and I was raised with guns. But having a gun is not a zombie apocalypse survival make, because gunshots are loud. I have a lot of bullets, though. I have a fucking lot of bullets. Bug Zomboid character, all positive traits. I'm okay at cooking. I cook a lot on open flames. I can build a fire from pretty much nothing. That's a skill I kind of learned more recently, though. My dad, stepdad, was lazy with it. I can't fish, and I can't skin an animal. Those are two things that I've never learned. And I think the main reason for that is because when my stepdad would take me out to like hunt, so I'd have my shotgun, like I had my own shotgun, obviously. And I also have the one that my grandfather left me, which is a pump action police spec shotgun, so shorter barrel. It's only as long as it's 2, but holds 8, I think. Anyway, so I had a pump action shotgun out there, which is what I would hunt with. But I would never shoot anything. Literally, I would just sit in my tree stand and watch deer. I would just watch them. I didn't have any reason to shoot them. Like, sure, the purpose of me being out there was to murder deer, but I didn't want to. I was perfectly content just chilling out in the woods. That was good. I liked going hunting because it meant I got to hang out in the woods and watch animals. Never shot them, though. Shit. I never even loaded the weapon. Like, he would give me rounds, be like, you load that when you get up in that tree stand, right? Wouldn't even fucking rack the weapon. The chamber would be empty the whole time. So I never killed any animals. Well, I shot like a bird once. But aside from that, I've never killed any animals that I can remember. I almost killed a chicken once. But that was because it was attacking me. So let me tell you this the story of Red the Rooster. He was a Rhode Island rooster. Let me see if I can find that. Rhode Island Red, I think. Yeah, that's the fucking assholes right there. So these little assholes, the feathers on their neck would like fluff out, and that's a big chicken. That thing's like, his head is probably level with my knee. Like, they are big birds. And this little fucking asshole had these giant spurs on him. Let's see if I can find one. Yeah, that's the one. These things right here, those are hooked claws, and he'll hit you with them. So what happened to me was I didn't realize he was out, or I was I went into the coop to get a chicken to do something, I don't remember. And he stuck up behind me and jumped up in the air and hit me in the thigh, like mid thigh on the right side, on the outside of my leg. Hit me with one of those spurs. Put a 3-inch, no, it was 2-inch deep hole in my leg. Ruined my pants. And I literally could not get out of bed the next day because my leg was so fucked up. So, fuck roosters, first of all. And all the chicken coops were built out of PVC pipe, right? Naturally had chicken legs for dinner. No, we didn't kill the fucker. But I almost did. A little while later, this is like 2 months later or something like that, I was carrying some PVC pipe between, I think I was playing with it or something like that, but I was taking it back to put it away with all the rest of the spare roost supplies, and that fucking rooster had gotten out of his cage, out of his enclosure rather. It's like, so they had like the coop, and then there was like a big fenced area where they could run around outside, right? The coop was where they laid eggs, and outside is where they ran around, obviously. And we had 2 separate coops. That fucker gotten out. And he saw me. And he's like, oh, I already kicked this fucking assholes. I already kicked this guy's ass once, right? So he fluffs his fucking feathers out, and he takes off running towards me. I'm standing there with a 5-foot-long PVC pipe that's like a 1/4-inch thick. The walls are 1/4-inch thick. It's I think it's 1.5 inches wide total. I blasted this motherfucker in the head so hard. He spins 360 degrees, and then does another half turn. Hits the ground. Is not moving. He stops moving. So I'm standing there with this pipe that I just clobbered this fucking chicken with. Looking at this, I thought dead animal that I just murdered the shit out of laying on the ground. He was not getting me a second time, so I blasted him. And I'm sitting there looking at him like, I'm the only one home at this point. I'm looking at him like, I'm going to have to call somebody and tell them that I murdered a rooster. So I put the pipe up. He's still not moving. And I go inside. And I'm sitting there thinking about it like, you know, I could just throw him in the coop and be like, oh no, Red died. No, I don't think I'll do that. I'll be honest. But I'm going to go out there and check on him. So I come outside, and I get out there, and he's on his feet again at this point. And his like the side of his fucking chicken head is like swolled up. So I'd only knocked him out. I'd only knocked the chicken out. And he sees me, turns around, and runs away. He does not want a round two at this point. All he knew was that he squared up and took off running towards me, and then woke up like 2 minutes later on the ground with the worst headache of his life. And he never tried that shit again. He never did it again. I guess he learned his fucking lesson. That's the story of how I thought I murdered my rooster. And then one of our Rottweilers kicked the shit out of him. And he died. That was like 2 years later. He was out. He got out again. He just occasionally did that. He would get out. I don't know how he did it. And he squared up on a Rottweiler named Hera. Big dog. 90-pound dog. Like, angry mom energy from this one. She was a bad bitch. And yeah, he charged my 90-pound Rottweiler, and she grabbed him by the neck and did the dog equivalent of a suplex, and he died. He died immediately. That was the end of the road for him. Yeah, obviously no survival instincts. He had no ratio whatsoever. He suicided into a 90-pound Rottweiler like an idiot. I was kind of sad about it. Not gonna lie, because you know, I feel like a lot of people have issues with people who farm or raise animals, right? Because they're like, you know, you're exploiting them, and I feel like they might have a point. Insofar as like meat animals are concerned, like, okay, I get that, but I get eggs from these guys. But people would give me that same line, like, you're just exploiting them, you know, you're doing this for their eggs. And I'm like, well, yes, but it's not a one-way street. Because think about what I, as a person raising these chickens, am providing. You know, they have a constant, never-ending supply of food and water. Okay, so I said I hadn't killed anything before, but I might have to take that back because I'm about to talk about this, and I just remembered that this is the thing that I had done. I will, if the coop gets attacked and I lose chickens, I will fucking kill the predator that did it. I remember once we had a couple chickens get killed, and we took the chickens' bodies and made traps, and the things that were killing our chickens died. I'm not going to go into detail about animal murder, but so I'm providing security, food and water, anti-parasite medication, all this stuff that I do, and I take that seriously. That, like, my part of the exchange that I'm having with these dumb animals is that, you know, I have certain responsibilities. So I don't agree with that line of logic that I'm exploiting these animals, because it really is an exchange, you know, in my mind at least. I hope that makes sense. I'm not just rambling, but there is some give and take there. It's not exploitative. But it kind of reminds me of something that happened talking about this. You remember when Gordon Ramsay got in trouble here recently? Did you hear about that? What is this? Oh. So, why am I so heavy? What in the hell? Oh, right. Okay, I need to get rid of these. So Gordon Ramsay got into a little bit of trouble here recently because he made like a video of him picking out a lamb to eat. And here's my hot take. If you were a vegan and you take issue with Gordon Ramsay picking out a lamb to eat on camera, that is totally valid. But if you have put a fucking burger in your mouth in the last year, I don't want to hear it. That's my super hot take on that one. Or a chicken, for that matter. Since we're talking about chickens. If you've eaten a chicken in the last year, fuck off. Fuck all the way off. Like, compared to the way chickens are raised, those lambs were in fucking heaven. Okay? Far more ethical than the beef you eat or the chicken you eat. There's my super hot take on that. Fight me. Character bound? What is this? Oh, that's a mission item. How much does it weigh? Oh, it doesn't weigh anything really. But yeah, people get all up in their feelings, and I'm like, where do you think meat comes from? And I don't eat much meat. I actually avoid meat to a pretty large degree. I would think more than the average person does, because I do have issues with the way farm animals are generally treated. I do have issues with, like, wait, am I not wearing what? Anyway, I do have issues with that shit. But it's actually like try and just like spend a week. Do a week. 1 week of not eating meat. Try that. You're going to find out very quickly that it's really hard. There's so much meat just around, you know? What is this? What is this icon right here? It looks like a penis. Everything's processed. It's a whole other thing. Okay, so let's see if we can convert some of these level 1 items. I just want to see how the process works. Here's one. Okay, now what does that put my weight at? Oh, hold on, it's still in the boat. Can't wait for clone meat to become mainstream. Yeah, I'm all about it. I've kind of replaced some of my typical American meat heavy diet. Like if I go out to a restaurant, for example, I don't really have a problem with fish. But damn, it's too heavy. I don't really have a problem with fish personally. Maybe I just don't feel the same way about fish as I do animals. Like, maybe that's it. But it doesn't really bother me when it comes to fish. I don't know, that could be hypocritical, but that's the truth. Okay. Switch to a character with a little more weight. Fiction insects I don't have sympathy for. Yeah, I mean, they don't really... I don't want to say they don't feel, but they don't think. They don't function the same way that, like, an animal does. I mean, I guess they're technically animals, but you know what I mean. Most of them are organic robots. Exactly. Actually, since you said that, something that really entertains me. Do you know that owls are really, really damn stupid? True facts. And chickens are actually relatively smart animals. Like, there's a stereotype, like chicken stupid, owl smart, wisdom, wise chicken. It's not true. They're actually dumber than a sack of fucking hammers. He said after describing the dumbest chicken on the damn planet. Yeah, that chicken was big dumb. But owls are also big dumb. Oh, they weigh nothing. Okay. I'm assuming they stack. I'm hoping they stack. If they don't stack, they're useless. Let's get one of these. Financial mural. That'll do it. It did stack. Okay, cool. Wait, NPCs on the coast will exchange you for level 1 trade goods. Oh. Okay, so you don't exchange them tofu if you're still here. I was wrong. These aren't the equivalent of a level 2 trade good. They are, or they can't be trade. They're not the equivalent of a level 1. They're the equivalent of the stuff you would use to buy a level 1. But they can also be converted directly into verdant blackstones, which is nice. Which makes the early game on bartering really nice. That's actually kind of big, in my opinion. Turkeys are kind of stupid, too. By the way, if you were curious. I don't know why you would be. Oh, so let's just throw all of our level 1 items over here so that we don't have to think. I hate thinking. I prefer head empty. Speaking of head empty. Moral story. Ability is proportional to intelligence. To an extent, yeah. Ancient orders. Now, I said that chickens were relatively intelligent. They can learn. Obviously, that rooster learned a lesson. He did some learning that day. But relative to, like, a horse, they're not very intelligent. But horses aren't. I think people overestimate how smart horses are, too, though. So that's also a thing. Horses are panicky, dumb assholes sometimes. God, this is gonna be a slog. I really wish. What does WS move mean? Doesn't do anything. I really wish this worked off of my bank. Small prey animals require more intelligence. Yeah, like mice and rats are pretty intelligent. Cows are pretty stupid. No, actually, I take that back. I think on the pyramid of intelligent to dumb animals, cows are doing all right. So if I'm overweight, what the fuck? I keep hitting tab. Oh, give me a level 2? That's not what I want. Anyway, if I'm overweight, it won't let me exchange. That's why I had to bring out this character in the first place. Like I'm going to see you often. Yeah, you are. Where's my fucking gizzard? Oh, I don't have a gizzard. I converted it into a voucher. Right. Where's my fucking voucher? Alright, we need to do some inventory management. This is getting ridiculous. Let's just clear this top line right here. And we'll make this our workspace. Okay. I'll put that right there. Pull out a box. Pop the box. That was a level 2. Wait, no, that was an opulent marble. Yeah, it's level 2. Okay. Get another one. I wish I could pop them open and from the other menu. Another opulent marble. Nope. I was gonna see if I could. Alright, ship mast. Sea monster tentacle. Too heavy. This is quite tedious. I must say. This does not spark joy. Whoa. Calm down, lady. We need more pop-ups. When I hit yes, I want another one to pop up and say, are you sure? I feel like I'm getting through this a little too quickly. That was sarcasm, if you couldn't tell. Grab that. I'm hitting my keys really hard and fast because I'm trying to get through this. I hope you guys can't hear it. You probably hear some of it when I'm talking, I imagine. Okay, so that's all of that. So this will be a little bit easier when it's in the inventory and I can pop them one at a time. So let's find a level 1 barter that's relatively easy that I can just go hit. Like, what is this? Perfect. So I need 6 by 600 star anise. Oh, Jesus Christ. He turned red. He wasn't red before.
Fill your hand, you son
I
of a
need
bitch!
3,600 star anise. Gotta do the math on that one, yes. By the math, I mean I typed it into a calculator. Can I even buy that many star anise? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Alright, is the boat good to go? Yeah, okay. Alright, so pull that down from the market. I can only pull 1,000 at a time. That's going to make this very, very tedious. I'll have to swing by Velia, I imagine, to do this. If that's going to be how it's going to be. Also, how did my boat get turned around? I know for a fact that I came in facing the other direction. I didn't back into my parking spot. Like some sort of psycho. Can you imagine backing your boat into your parking spot? Well, okay. I'm sure you could do that if you had like a motorboat, but that's not something you would really do on a sailboat because you know, like those boats don't like going backwards very much. I'm sure you obviously you could do it if you decided to do that. It would be fine, but that would be peculiar behavior, I think. I'm thinking. No, there are a couple of boats that have been backed into our marina that my boat's at, but it is not many of them. You back boat apologist. I'm the opposite of that. I'm forward boat apologist. Back boaters are weird. Unless you're shooting at sea monsters, and then it's acceptable. Under any other circumstance, you're a weirdo. Also, I just realized it's almost fucking 11:30. So after this barter run, I'm probably going to call it and go to sleep. I suppose I should look and see if there's anybody on the Twitch that I would like to raid. Yeah. Yeah, there's some guys I wouldn't mind sending you guys to visit. Lazarus is doing Marauders. Let's have a peek at what he's up to. We'll click over there real fast. Going in naked solo, he says. Oh, he's not at his chair. He is not present. Okay. Maybe we should find somebody who's playing Black Desert instead. Who's doing boat content. Probably nobody. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that consistently does boat content in this game. AFK fishing 24/7. Nice. And the AFK channel pulls more views than I do. Would you guys like to see an AFK channel from me? I don't even see myself on the list. Am I so low on the list that I don't even show up? I think I am. Oof. Leave the stream. Excuse me, last time I left it on for 19 hours, I think it was. I didn't realize that there was a minimum amount of viewers you had to have to even show up on Twitch's discovery list. That's news. What am I supposed to do? Suck dick for views? Interesting. Okay. I mean, I can't complain. I do okay numbers. It's just that I didn't realize that I was like that. Just like that, huh? I am streaming as on Black Desert, right? Yeah, I am. I also just don't believe the numbers. Like, it's not possible for me to have 2 viewers right now. I think that people who are inactive stop showing up at some point. And look, here, I can prove it. How do I, There used to be a button you could push and it would show who all is in chat. But I don't know where it is, but I've done it before. And there would legitimately be like 15 people in chat. And it would be showing like 5 or 6. I don't know what the rules are to be counted. Oh, here it is. 1, 2, 3. That's a bot. That's probably not showing up. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a bot. That's a bot. 8, 9. There are 9 humans in chat. It shows 3. Twitch. Why? Explain. Don't know what's up with that. Also, it's kind of interesting. There's like 3 or 4 bots watching. What would they do? I know what Commander Root is. Commander Root is like a utility bot. Like he could do stuff, right? For example, if you get brigaded, or you get like a hate follow or something like that, some of those hate follow spams, you can use him to delete, to force unfollow and ban all of the fake followers. Very handy. The rest of them, I have no idea what they do. Okay. Let's speed this up a lot. Speed this along real fast. Also, I don't know if it's just my networking, like I'm not very good at this whole VTubing thing, but I never get raided. I have friends that get raided like 3 times every stream. I haven't been raided like... Shit, I could scroll and find out. One year. I got raided 1 year ago with a party of 1. Here's another one. This was a little more than a year ago with a party of 11. Oh, hold on. Here's one 2 months ago with 4. Wait, did that happen? I didn't notice it? Oh, that's not the case. So the last time I got raided was 4 months ago, and I may not have noticed. And the time before that was a year ago. Very strange. And I think what I would have to do to, like, encourage raiding towards me would be, like, to have friends that get off when I'm already on. But that's hard to do because I get on, like, right after I get back from work. I don't know. I'm not very good at networking. I'm kind of a loner in a lot of ways. I think the Air Force kind of built that into me. Because when you're in the Air Force, you show up to a new place, right? You get shipped around every 3, 4 years, something like that. You get to a new place, and you're the new guy, and you don't know anybody. And then over the course of those 3 or 4 years, everybody that was there over that period of time cycles out. So all the friends you've made leave, and they're replaced with brand new people. So you very quickly, in active duty Air Force life, learn to not really get attached to anybody that much, and you learn that you really need to be very self-sufficient and self-reliant. And I was in that environment for 6 years. You know? And I grew up as the oldest in the house of 5 children. So I grew up. I didn't grow up as an only child with that self-sufficiency built into me, right? I had to learn that. And it wasn't always easy. This isn't so bad. As long as I'm turning them into coupons before I put them away, this isn't so bad. I would hate if I had like a huge stock. This would be absolute cancer AIDS. Also, I have 10 of these? Do these count as more than one? Or did I already have some? Oh no, I was using her already. That's right. So I already had some on me. I just didn't turn in the coupons that I had already. Okay. Character bound item. What? Character bound? Are you serious? No, it says found family. No, don't do this to me. Come on. You've got to be shitting me. How do you use these then? Hold on. This is bullshit. I'm gonna shit a live chicken. I'm gonna do it. A whole chicken. Just... Life has been difficult this week. Did it say the value of blue fish was doubled? Is that what that tooltip said? That's nice. That's actually really cool. Give me the coupons. Okay. Ooh, okay. I just can't put them on a boat. They have to be in my pocket. That's okay. I can live with that. That is fine. I was really about to be a sad boy. He's weigh 800 pounds, God. It's a lot of chicken. Oh, that reminds me. Do I have beer on me? I do. Go away, you little nerd. workers. Recover all. Repeat. Recover all. Oh, one more thing. Boat. Boat. No. Did it not finish? Oh. It's short one item? Really? I didn't know that I was short one item on my queue. I wanted to put a new boat. It's 5 minutes. We're gonna wait these 5 minutes out. Like, I would like to be able to queue up a new boat tonight. These aren't really worth a whole lot, but it's a decent daily income. If I were really on it, I could put out 2 of these a day, but they're only worth like 3 mil or something like that. Oh, they're worth, okay, they're actually worth a fair chunk. And sometimes they're in stock, but they're always listed at the max, 6 mil. So it's not the worst turnover in the world. These are worth 12 mil? 12 and a half? What does it take to make one of those? Kaya fishing boat. Part. Come on. That's a level 3 item? No. It's a level 4 item? Yes. So, let's see here. Sturdy fir plywood, that's a little difficult to make. Pure zinc crystal, that's a little difficult. Sturdy timber square, that's a little difficult. But it's not a lot. There's not a lot of any of these, so that's not that bad. I don't think that would be worth it money-wise. We can find out real fast. So, pull up the little market. So, sturdy fir plywood. I can't spell sturdy. Fir ply, let's do that. Sturdy fir plywood, that's worth... Let me grab a calculator. We'll do all the math and see if it's worth it to produce fishing boat parts, as well as fishing boats. I need a second calculator. Okay, so let's see here. That would be... These probably listed at max, I assume. Yeah, so 422,000 times 6. So we're already up to 2.5 mil. Delightful. And then you need 3 pure zinc crystal. I think was it 3? These aren't expensive, so 2532000. Okay. 118000 times 3. So now we're up to 2.8 million. Sturdy timber squares next. These are quite pricey. I need 3 of those. So 78000 by 3. That's the basically the cost of it all over again. Plus 2340000. So that's 5.2 mil. And then the blackstone powder can effectively be ignored. That's very cheap. Yeah, see. So we're looking at 5.2 mil to produce this part. Which sells for 4.8, so less. Oh, that was the rowboat. Oh, God, I have to do that again. But honestly, we can assume it's roughly double. Looking at the difference here. Actually, probably a little less. No, much. Not much less than double. So instead of, so let's do like point. Let's do times 1 point. just as an example. So we're looking at like 9.5 mil roundabouts. Selling for 12.5. So that's 3 mil profit. Less than I pull from the boat. I'm sure I could build a spreadsheet and see if it would be better for me to like produce some of the parts. But the whole thing is that it comes down to opportunity cost. Right? So if I were to produce that part, would it be easier to just sell the materials that I'm making instead of making the part itself? And there's opportunity costs as far as time investment. Like, is that a good use of my time, or would that time be better spent, say, bartering, fishing, jerking off in the corner, etc.? Anything that has golden pearls as a requirement is going to be impossible to find on the market. By the way, I have 9 golden pearls right now. The most I've ever had. The I would say total I've acquired 15 pearls at like my lifetime in this game, and I currently have 9. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe closer to like 17. And 10 of them were given to me pretty much all at once from an event or something. I don't remember what it was. Let's go, boat. Complete. Bam. Delightful. Okay. Go fast. I must have burned all my beer. Okay. So we'll just do this. Put him on that. We'll just go down the line, putting guys on stuff until nobody can go on it. Sure, whatever. Actually, I need somebody like that guy for that one. For the big long tasks, I like to put humans on them because they have a bigger pool of work. They have more energy. I think would be the better way to say that. Whereas the goblins have less energy, but they work a lot faster. And at least in Etheria, I've been slowly working on phasing out all of my goblins because this is stuff that usually happens overnight, and I don't really care to sit here and like babysit it. But I'm definitely gonna keep maybe that artisan goblin I have just for the production of. Where is it? I think I converted it over to a bed or a storage area, but I produced cooking utensils here as well. Oh, I've actually cleared a lot of stuff out of here. I could probably turn that back over to a workshop. I remember which one it was. That one. So let's just switch that over. What did that do to my inventory? Not much. And I'll just upgrade that over time. I'll need to pull in another shipment of scantling and all that. I think I will go out and get that myself though, because I could use the money boost from getting the sharp shards and the spirit dust. All that stuff will be a good money boost. How much do I have of each of these? So I definitely need scantling because I'm going to be only able to produce one boat after this. Actually, that's pretty much it. But we'll try and do. Well, there's no point because we have so much birch already, and I'm pretty sure birch is dirt cheap too. Yeah, like that's. That's more. 2,000 is a significant amount of birch, and it costs less than 50 mil. You can see how much birch I use. I use 50 per boat. So I would have to produce how many boats to go through 2,000? Like fucking 200? I gotta do the math officially because I want to see how close that gets. So 2,000 divided by 50. 40. Okay, I was not even remotely close. I'm a moron. I don't do public math anymore after that. Officially done. Yeah, but anyway, that's gonna be it for me. It is hella late. I am very, very tired and exhausted. I gotta sleep, guys. I appreciate y'all being here, hanging out, being pals. I want to go check on my plants, but I am super duper done. Let's try again. Alright, well, like I said, that's it. Appreciate y'all coming out. Love y'all. Kiss, kiss. I'm not going to raid anybody. So that's it. Yep. Alright. Love you. Bye.